receive their own Philadelphia 76ers dance team mug. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time, or need to be ready, please text the word 76ers and see location to 555. Our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Don't forget to give us the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot?
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5-spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years.
He's checked in for the Sixers. And the Kings also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, MP's goal of winning his individual matchups might have actually motivated the opposition because so far it hasn't gone according to plan. He knows he needs to be better in order to stay true to his word and for his team to be successful.
Taking a look at the Kings, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Murray. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia, and it's small forward.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with 23 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. You look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's MP from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. It's a 14-point game. On the wing, Murray from the arc. They get it again. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
On the wing, Jones. And counted from 12 feet. Jones has got 10 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And an overpowering first-quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Kings on top. They lead by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go any. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Butler. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Yabusele in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Crowder outside. Pass to Lyles. Knocks down the long J.
The epitome of a value-utility player, Crowder does all he can to help his team, including making good passing.
Here's Yabusele. Embiid passes to MP. Rebound by Sacramento. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Lyles. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 15. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The shot's good.
It is so good to see Markelle Fultz shoot the ball with confidence, showing why he was the overall #1 pick in the draft.
MP left side. The kick out to Simmons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They've flirted with some options, but so far, they keep getting the same results.
The Kings lead by 15. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And the bucket is good.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Now Fultz, averaging around 6 a game. Sabonis, left side. To the paint. Here's Ellis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ellis has got 7 points.
Well, you know, Sabonis has really developed into an outstanding player, unselfish. He loves to pass the ball and get his teammates involved.
Top of the key. MP shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Sabonis gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here.
Substitution on the court.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Grimes, the pass to MP. Maxey on the wing. Shot clock at 6.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP. The Kings lead by 15. Pass to Murray. Over MP. Outside Monk for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. He's got 7.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Here's MP. Hauled in by the Kings. 50 seconds left in the half. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Monk. Valanciunas with it. LaRavia passes to Monk. With the fadeaway. Jones grabs the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Maxey finds MP. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. MP's got 10 points in the game. Monk with it. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? And now moving on to a topic that's relevant to... And that is going to do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to... He's checked in for Edwards. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, PA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Keegan Murray. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Ellis in at the point. Here's Monk. And the jumper falls for him. 12 points for him.
Well, you can see Monk's growth in operating in the pick and roll, getting better at taking advantage of what's available.
Maxey finds MP. Pass to Grimes. Back to MP. Screen by Embiid. Here's MP. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Murray with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Monk. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's MP. Embiid passes to Jones. Here's Grimes. Monk covers. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now. To the middle. Here's Lyles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lyles has got 5.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
On the wing, Murray. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now. Ooh.
MP right side. What if it goes? Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Keegan Murray getting it done for the Kings. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Butler out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. On the wing, MP. Down low. Oh, deflected. Davis from long range. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 16. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Fultz passes to Sabonis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Here's MP. MP beats the contact. The Kings call timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Davis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Sacramento leading by 14. Lyles, the pass to Sabonis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Lyles. Here's Ellis. Back to Lyles. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Puts it up. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Here's Fultz. Spins. Pass to Ellis. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Embiid with a steal. And here's MP. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And he can't bank that one in. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the match.
Win some, you lose some. We all have our bad days. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
D about to tear the roof off.
Fans live for games like this one.
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Nuggets. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy. Well, there have got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top? He's checked in for the 76ers. The Nuggets also changing it up. Peyton Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Watson in at the small forward position.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy. And theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
MP, that's for 2. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Outside Gordon. Westbrook with a screen for Gordon. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gordon's got 7 points. Philadelphia leading by 4. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. MP against Jokic. Edwards, a screen on Jokic. MP, no good. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Porter. Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Porter passes to Westbrook. Jordan sets the pick for Westbrook. A 3-pointer off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP drills the 3.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Fourth, the 76ers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
4 on the shot clock. Outside for Simmons. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the dunk by Jordan.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
MP dishes to Butler. MP outside. MP finishes inside.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his...
You're making a change here. MV's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Chanjar's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's MP. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Murray finds Jokic, unloads, and good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Here's MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's MP. And stolen by Murray. 30 seconds left here in the second. Over Edwards. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. The game now all-time. 14 points for Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Maxey kicks to MP. Pass to Jones. Westbrook with the steal. Tipped away. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost at All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
And as we get into the checked in for Edwards. And Denver also making a switch. Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. MP out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Murray. And another miss by Denver.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
MP passes to Grimes. Bucket is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Quentin Grimes.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And Murray, here we go. And that one is off. Good D by Embiid. MP inside. He's covered by Westbrook. MP, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
The shot's good.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. To the paint, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Gordon against MP. Outside, Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 12 points here in the second half. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Gordon. Left side, Westbrook. Rebound by the 76ers. MP right side. Inside, MP gets it.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Murray with it. No good on that one. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. At the elbow, Murray. Westbrook passes to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shoots. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Simmons finds MP. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Pulls it up. And Butler gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside, guys.
Thank you, David.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up to the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. He gets it in there. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Here's Westbrook to the right side. Watson for three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP inside. Watson's there, and that one good.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Some changes for Philadelphia. Derek Jones. So the 76ers win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.